Hi, I'm Daphne Richards. Our question this week has come from several people recently on how and why they managed to kill all the succulents in their cute little indoor terrariums. Although these types of indoor arrangements are quite striking, especially in magazine articles and books, and they definitely have the potential to be grown indoors, having success with them can be rather tricky. Whether you give them as a gift or indulge yourself with one for your kitchen table, indoor succulent arrangements may not last more than a week or two. And if you've lost your succulents, it's down to two reasons: overwatering and lack of sunlight. The potting media used in most pre-planted terrariums is usually too organic for most succulents. But even if the growing media were perfect, overwatering would still be problematic, since there's nowhere for extra water to drain out. Many people have told us that they water their terrariums once a week, which is most likely far too much. Lack of sunlight is problematic in and of itself, but it also leads to more problems when succulents are overwatered, since the plants are not receiving enough sunlight to photosynthesize. They aren't growing, and if they aren't growing, they aren't using water. So it's an endless feedback loop, leading to the demise of your adorable little miniature plants. Try placing your succulent terrarium in a very bright window of your home and watering it very, very sparingly. After you've watered the terrarium, pick it up and test the weight. You'll be able to feel the difference in the weight of the container as moisture evaporates or is used by the plants. And if you're like the rest of us, including me, and your terrarium is now empty, consider replacing the succulents with more tropical species that can handle a little more water and relative humidity. African violets, small-leafed ferns, and ivies, or even mosses would be good choices. Our plant this week is American smoke tree, also sometimes called Texas smoke tree. This small, multi-trunked tree packs a big punch. The flowers are absolutely stunning, but even when not in flower, the foliage, which emerges slightly pink, changes to a deep bluish green, then finally to a striking magenta in the fall. And the tree's overall shape and structure are simply magnificent. This is a tree best planted as what landscape architects call a specimen, meaning that it should be set apart from much of the rest of the landscape, allowing it to draw the eye to its stunning beauty. Back to those flowers, which are how the plant received its common name in reference to smoke. 6 to 10-inch flower clusters have reddish-gray to deep purple, very long, thin petioles, giving them the appearance of puffs of smoke. Smoke tree gets 15 to 30 feet tall and about half as wide, and is widely planted in the southeastern U.S., where they're native to rocky soils and often found on mountainous terrain. The more you can mimic its native region, the better, so water sparingly and don't fertilize this tree at all. Our viewer photo this week comes from Bell County Master Gardener Rowena Fengel of her lovely yellow-bearded iris blooming in January. Rowena caught our show recently that mentioned bluebonnets blooming in January, and it prompted her to share this beautiful, seasonally confused iris with us. She mentioned that it's no wonder plants in her garden in Temple are confused, since it was 78 degrees at her house on Christmas Day. And remember, you can always call us at the Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Service and ask your questions there. That's what we're there for, to answer your questions and help you with other gardening topics. We'd love to hear from you, so please visit us at klru.org/ctg to send us questions and photos from your garden.